Palestinians on Friday, January 24th, welcomed humanitarian aid flowing into the Gaza Strip in the wake of the newly agreed ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, but said they hoped for faster progress.
Regarding the aid, there is improvement, but it is slow so far and not as we had expected. They said that after 7 days of the ceasefire, there would be better and faster progress, which is what we hope for.
The United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs said humanitarian aid is entering Gaza through the Erez and Zikim crossings in the north and the Kerem Shalom crossing in the south.
We have noticed gradual improvements so far, and regarding the aid, thank God, it is evident that assistance is being provided.
Video from the United Nations shows trucks driving in Gaza and Palestinians gathering at the central market in Deir Al-Balah after the latest deliveries. The office said 653 aid trucks entered on Thursday, January 23rd, the fifth day of the ceasefire. OCHA cited information received from Israeli authorities and the guarantors for the ceasefire agreement, the United States, Egypt, and Qatar. Separately, a UN official told Reuters that funding shortages may affect the UN's ability to maintain aid flows at target levels throughout the ceasefire deal. Only 861 out of 1,200 aid trucks reached northern Gaza by Wednesday, January 22, 2025, due to Israeli blockades. Since the ceasefire took effect, the Beit Hanun Erez crossing in northern Gaza remained closed under the pretext of damaged roads caused by Israeli bombardment, necessitating intervention to reopen roads. The first 6-week phase of a Gaza ceasefire agreement, aimed at a permanent truce and the withdrawal of Israeli forces from Gaza, took effect on Sunday, January 19th. The humanitarian situation in northern Gaza continues to require immediate and comprehensive support, including fuel and basic supplies, to aid those affected by Israel's military onslaught. The source also stressed the importance of expediting the remaining trucks to meet the urgent needs of the population. The Hamas-Israel agreement stipulated the entry of 300 aid trucks daily into the northern region, highlighting that Israeli obstacles have prevented the full implementation of this clause, resulting in a shortage of trucks. The government media office in Gaza announced measures earlier for the anticipated return of displaced Palestinians from the southern and central enclave to Gaza City and northern areas starting next Sunday. According to Gaza's Ministry of Health, at least 47,035 Palestinians have been killed and 111,091 wounded in Israel's ongoing genocide in Gaza starting on October 7, 2023. The toll is expected to rise further, with at least 11,000 people still unaccounted for, presumed dead under the rubble of their homes across Gaza. The war, which Palestinians call Operation Al-Aqsa Flood, began after a military operation carried out by Hamas on Israeli territory. Israel reports that 1,139 of its soldiers and civilians were killed during the initial attack on October 7th. However, Israeli media have raised concerns that a significant number of Israeli casualties were caused by friendly fire during the assault. Human rights organizations, both Palestinian and international, have reported that the overwhelming majority of the casualties in Gaza are women and children. The ongoing violence has also exacerbated an acute famine, with thousands of children among the dead, highlighting the severity of the humanitarian disaster. The war has displaced nearly 2 million people from their homes across Gaza, with the majority of the displaced forced into the already overcrowded southern region of the Strip. The population in Gaza remains trapped with little access to basic necessities such as food, water, and medical care.